right, we are back. This is Creativity is the Cure. I'm your host, Malcolm Moore, and today I have my good friend, DJAviLove. How you doing, Avi?
Hey, I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm great. Where are you talking to us today from for people around the world?
I am coming from California, Los Angeles, and in my bedroom.
Awesome. What part of LA do you live in?
I am in Panorama City.
Nice. Well, the way that Avi and I know each other is I am a long-term sub at her high school. Probably the
Yeah.
coolest high school I've ever been to. It's called Champs School of the Arts in Van Nuys, right?
Yes, you guys need to check it out.
Yeah, it's the
Mhm.
best. And I was a long-term sub teaching music for, I think, October and November. And that's how Avi and I got to know each other, right?
Yes, indeed, correct.
For people that don't know you, I'm going to read a little overview. So here we go.
Hmm.
Aviana Byrd, aka DJAviLove, is a 15-year-old multi-talented entertainer making major waves in the industry. She is a DJ, actress, singer, dancer, model, and music producer who has been performing on tours and creating her own music scene since the age of 7. Wow. Aviana
Yeah.
has DJ'd for the halftime show of the Los Angeles Clippers and for Kendrick Lamar's GNX tour, proving she can command high-energy stages. She was also the voice featured on Bobby Brown, Every Little Step, and attended the Netflix premiere of Karma's World, created by Ludacris. As an actress, Aviana appears in the film Coral, The Haunted Assignment, now streaming on Prime Video, and is a voice actress on the kids series Charlie, the Dancing Peanut. She has been invited to events hosted by the Recording Academy and has been featured on Sway in the Morning. With talent, experience, and confidence far beyond her years, Aviana Byrd continues to grow as a young force in entertainment. Now I know why you're so busy.
Yes. Ever since I've been a kid, I've been growing up inside the music industry
Right.
with my sister. It's always been just us. And, from time to time, we would always have girls come in just contributing because I know some, people like to do music here and there.
Yeah.
But it's really always been me and my sister. So why not make a band? Because you've seen me in class, I started to play piano more,
Yep.
just getting interested more in the musician side. So I started creating a band over the summer. And we have about 5 girls. We have 2 rappers, 2 singers, 3 singers and 2 rappers. Yes.
You want to give everybody's names?
Yes. Okay. So we have me, DJAviLove. Then we have Miko Dime. We have Ari Got the Beats. And then we also have Anya K. Oh, and Lexi. Sorry. And Lexi. So, yes. I can't forget my girl.
Wow. And so where and when are you performing?
We are performing March 7th from 2 to 6 in North Hollywood, Universal Bar and Grill. Make sure you guys come. It's a huge launch party. The food is going to be there. Get your clicks. There's this show on Netflix called Building a Band. I don't know if you've seen it or
Yeah.
heard of it.
Yep, I've seen it.
So, so funny. My mom, over the summer, I already told you start building a band. But once we had seen that show, we were like, okay, this is where we need to actually lock in.
Yeah.
It's time to build our band, but with girls.
Yeah. What's different with the band? Is it the diversity of voices and instruments?
Yes, there's that. But also when having a solo career, it makes life honestly a lot more harder. You have to take on a lot more
Pressure.
jobs. Yes, that jobs pressure by yourself. But when it comes to having a group, you guys can make fun out of it. You
Yeah.
get to enjoy every little moment with it. So it just, easier.
Wow. Especially when you're 15, you're supposed to be having fun, right?
Yes.
All right. Are you ready, Avi? I'd like to go way back in time to when you were a tiny little girl. Are you ready?
Take me back.
What was your first creative memory?
So it started with my mom. She's always been in the entertainment industry.
What does she
and
do,
always
by
wanted
the
to
way?
carry on. She is a music producer, model, photographer, and engineer.
And tell everybody her name.
She is her name is Nadirah Willoughby. She has worked with Cameo. If you guys know what that is, song
Oh,
like
man.
Tastes Like
You know I'm
Candy.
old enough to
Yeah.
know about Cameo. Word up, right?
Yes. Yeah, so we work with people like that, Larry Blackman, all
Wow.
those people, Luther Vandross. My grandmother worked with him.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So
So,
you definitely grew up in the business and you were probably familiar walking into recording studios, be on stage because it was just part of life, right?
right, it was like my mom told me I can sing before I could talk.
Wow. I believe that though. I believe that. So when was the first time you felt that you were a creative being? What's like your first memory of making something, of creating something all by yourself?
First ever memory would be when is my very first time getting on the stage in front of people. Yes, I've been practicing for years, but then it was like I actually have to show it off to people. I was about, I think, 7 years old. It was my very first tour. I was in a girl group called the Pretty Girls before it was PG-16. And these nice little cute tutus. We did a cover to Michael Jackson,
What
and
song? What Michael Jackson song?
I Want You Back.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It's actually also on my YouTube channel. You can see the music video. And basically, my mom was like, "Don't worry. This is your first time. Do good. You're gonna kill it. And once you kill it, people are gonna be in shock and awe of you, and they're gonna want to continue following your passion, your dream as you continue to grow up." I was like, "Okay, I got this." It was just like the biggest memory of my life. That's when my whole career pretty much started.
Do you find yourself in life when you're doing something creative going, "Oh, I got that from my mom." What are the aspects? Like I've seen you do so much in school, so many artistic things, but when do you feel
Yes.
like your mom's DNA, her personality is really coming through?
Um, when I handle my business. That's all I'm gonna say. When I handle my business.
Yeah. Well, there's not a lot of artists there that have the artist side and the business side, and that's brilliant and very smart that you have both
Yes.
sides, right? Because you got to protect yourself in the music
Mm-hmm.
business.
Yes, 100%. For like example, my mom, when it comes to music, she'll always be like, well, the business side of it,
Yeah.
you can say. She will be like, make sure you get this, make sure you get that, make sure you get these photos. We want to make sure everybody you're being represented in a good way. Now, being the fact that I've been doing this for so many years, I'm automatically like, hey, can I get your number? I got a music video coming up. You trying to be a dancer for me? I'm already on the social stuff. That's just
Yeah.
what I got from her.
You're the whole package. You're like more than a triple threat.
Exactly.
I just want to throw this out there. When I first met you, we were getting ready for this big performance at your school called Beast Fest. And
Mm-hmm.
for people that don't know, imagine a big event on Halloween, but all the students get on top of the roof of a really tall building and they perform. And I had seen you in class practicing, but when you got up there and performed, I hope you know who all these people are. You made me think a little bit of Erica Badu, little bit of
Really?
Macy Gray,
Oh my gosh,
little bit of
really?
Billie Holiday.
Oh my God, I love Billie
Yeah, do
Holiday.
you know who all they are?
I
They
do.
they have such iconic personalities, but you seem to me inspired a little bit by the spirit of them, but also had your own charisma. Would you agree with that?
I definitely agree. Yeah, I definitely. Well, one of my main people I look up to would be Lauren Hills,
Oh,
100%.
that
That's where
makes
I get her
sense.
little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I see that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a great smile. You really glow on stage. And I actually have
Oh,
video.
shucks.
I'm showing you on the video, and then I swing to the crowd, and everybody's so happy. So
Oh,
you've learned to make a connection with the crowd, and that's so imperative as a performer.
yes. Yes, it is. It really is.
Do you think creativity could be implemented in curing people, or at least helping people that are struggling with things, mental health struggles like depression, anxiety? Have you seen that in yourself, in your friends? How does creativity help when you're really going through challenges emotionally?
Oh my goodness, this has been a topic with me and my mom for so long. I'm being so serious
Yeah,
because I come from a music background, and obviously we have people in our family that also have mental issues and stuff.
yeah.
And we're always like, is there a way we can always share love, but even though we're across the world from them? And we're like, music. Music is always the answer for me. Like, for example, me and my mom are talking about music therapy. We know that, being using instruments to help the people that are, not able to really function
Yeah.
as well as we can. So that's one way I like to describe, having creativity, helping people that are not, that need more help.
Right. So for you, I'm guessing that music is an escape, but I bet it's cathartic because you and I were talking the other day about how you produce and write. What is it like when you're sitting down there, you have these feelings, you create something? Does it feel like you're letting it go and putting it out into the universe and it almost heals you? What's your experience?
My experience when it comes to writing music, I feel like I have a really rare way of writing music. People can just copy from the internet because there's AI nowadays.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like because I also am young, I have to watch what I say. Music,
Yeah.
but I still have these strong emotions as I'm young, and there's still things to talk about in life. Like as I'm young, there's my
Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
There is, there's bullying. There is love, young love to talk about. There's
Yeah.
like almost everything being young. So I take whatever I'm going through in the moment
Yeah.
and put it into my lyrics and make it a story, not just lyrics, a story.
Yeah. And do you feel better after it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, and then you take it from recording it and composing it. It must be a whole nother level when you perform it live because you're sharing it with people and then it can help them, right? That must feel
Yep,
great.
it does. Went from a book to a movie.
Let's go through some of your experiences. What was it like being a DJ for the Los Angeles Clippers and for Kendrick Lamar's GNX tour? What do you remember? What was your experience like?
So I DJed at the LA Clippers at the age of 13.
Wow.
Yes, it was with this organization called Girls Make Beats, a nonprofit organization
Yeah.
for young girls that want to be in the music industry, want to DJ, or have some part of music that they love, they want to connect with. And I did that when I was 8 years old. But I got a call one day for the Clippers, and they were like, "Avi, we have an opportunity for you if you're down to DJ for the Clippers halftime show." I was like, "Are you serious?" And it was actually with yes. I'm
I'll
like, "Are
think
you
about it. I'll
serious?"
think about it.
I'll think about it, I guess. Let me see if my schedule is busy or not.
Yeah.
And mine it's actually crazy because it was with one of my girls, part of my girl group now, who DJ with me, DJ Miko Dime.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. We got to meet the other basketball players. We got to actually get a nice buffet, special,
Wow.
special.
All the
Yeah,
perks. Yeah.
the perks. And then the Kendrick Lamar was actually recent. It was over the summer. Um, my gosh, best memory ever. It was for, okay, so there's the concert, but then there's the before show where everybody's getting their tickets,
Yeah.
getting set up and stuff. We were DJing in the stadium for while everybody's getting their food and stuff, and we were able to make so many connections with people. It was so sweet. That day was the best day of my life because not every day kids my age get to have the opportunity to DJ for people
Yeah.
that big or even
Yeah.
perform with people that big. I'm just like, I'm still in shock to this day that I even did that and got to meet Kendrick and SZA. Got to sit and watch the whole concert. My voice was gone the next day. I ended up sounding like a baritone.
You got to use
And
that.
I
You got to record a special part while your voice is down there.
yes, I had went to school the next day and my voice was so deep. They're like, "Avi, are you okay?" I was like, "I'm not okay, guys."
You're like the Batman.
I'm Batman. Exactly.
Now, I
Yeah.
want to ask you this because I'm a gear nerd. So, if you do a
Mm.
big level DJ set somewhere like that, what's your gear? What do you have to bring? What's
So
everything that you need? And are you using CDs, vinyl? Are you using computer? What's your
I
setup?
am, so there is, okay, depending on the event, well, usually I started using a CDJ. Do you know what a CDJ is?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Those are like the Coachella DJ boards you use. And I started getting used to those. So I've been using those at almost the events I get invited to. If I get invited to personal events, like from a friend or family, I'll take my Serato DJ board,
Yeah.
just have fun with them. But if it's big gigs, I would take the CDJ.
And is that because it's a little more hands-on and more interesting to watch?
Yes, exactly. And because I'm also getting paid. So
Yeah. I might as well go all out. Right.
Right, exactly. I mean,
What was your involvement with the Bobby Brown Every Little Step? Tell everybody what that is.
so Bobby Brown, if you guys don't know, he is an artist who has been around for many years,
Long time.
a long time. So he had a reality TV show he was doing, and I got invited to do like the trailer song,
Okay.
do a cover for it.
Wow.
It was me, my sister Ari, and then a girl named Sparkle. So we were the voice of his trailer of the song Every Little Step I Take. Yeah, we were in the studio the whole day. It was so fun. I didn't know because it was my first time recording for like Sony. It was Sony too, mind you,
Yeah.
Sony. I didn't know what they were looking for, but we decided to make something very unique that they were able to choose this. My mom, next thing you know, my mom was like, they had a bunch of people come to the studio just to sing that same song, and you guys got chosen, right? I was like,
Wow.
are you serious? I was like, are you serious? I got picked
That's
to
incredible.
be, yeah.
And when you do a big DJ set or something from TV or movie, it must be incredible to hear it on a huge sound system. I mean, it's one thing, to mix it and doing everything, but you must be like, good God, that's seismic.
Exactly. Yeah.
You like feel your chest rumbling and you're like, oh, that's me.
Yeah. Oh, that's me. No, one of my friends yesterday was like, Avi, you must really love yourself. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you have yourself on your wallpaper, your profile. You love hearing yourself a lot. I'm like, I do. And I do.
You got Avi swag.
Avi swag. There you go. I like that.
So we were talking about this the other day. What's your songwriting process? Do you always do it the same way? Is it different sometimes? And what are some different approaches for you?
It's different sometimes, honestly. But okay, so for me, because I'm also a producer,
Yeah.
I like to adjust my lyrics to my music. So I'll maybe start with like either a pre-chorus to get into the chorus, and then I want to adjust the track to match the vibe or melody I'm looking for. So that's how I work around my stuff. I usually start with the pre-chorus and then my track to adjust.
Do you throw down a drum loop first, though, and kind of map it out?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I
And
like to use little samples and loops here and there.
what's the gear that you use, software and hardware in the studio?
The DAWs I use would be Ableton, FL Studio, and Logic.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with those. I love Ableton. I do everything there. And I like that let me know if you agree with this. It's very user friendly, intuitive. I almost never have to look at a manual or anything. You can just figure it out.
Yes, I love Ableton. Yeah,
I don't
I've
know if you know
been
this, but
using
it
that
was actually invented by DJs. So I think that's partly why you and I like it because it's just so hands on and you can do it on the fly, right?
Well, I did not know, but thank you for that fact.
What was it like playing Tamika on Choral, The Haunted Assignment?
It was so much fun. So I got asked by a few of my friends because they're actresses and they've played in other movies as well, very popular ones, like for example, the LOL Dolls. And I had gotten invited to act in one of their movies. It was honestly so much fun. That was one of the best opportunities I got because yes, I may act and stuff, but that was like a first time thing. Now I'm on Prime. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I had to audition for the part. I was told I was gonna get a brother. I was like, I have a brother. Hello. But I mean, by the time it was the film day, things didn't go exactly as planned. I was supposed to have a lot more lines, but because due to the objects we didn't have, we were supposed to do this playground scene, and I was supposed to be talking to my brother like, yo, why are you being a fool right now?
Right.
And it didn't exactly work because we didn't have the prop, but we still made it work. We did a dancing circle instead and just freestyled in the dance circle.
Yeah.
So that was still fun. We still had fun though, either way.
When people bring you in to act or do voices for, animated shows or realistic shows, Do they want you for your own voice and personality, or sometimes do you have to change it? Like, Avi, I want like a deeper voice, and you're this really mean girl. Do you ever have to change who you are for these parts?
Yeah, I do sometimes because it's really based on the role and what they want. So, of course, you have to adjust to what they want, the production needs. I had to play as a bully in some part there, but it's okay.
It's okay
I
now.
was, I'm like, I swear I'm not a bully, but I'm gonna do it for the scene.
You just at the end scene. How did you
Yes.
get involved in Girls Make Beats?
Girls Make Beats is a nonprofit organization. Girls from 7 to 17 is the age limit. I started when I was 8 years old. Me and my sister were performing at this event. The next thing you know, Girls Make Beats performs as well. We see young females just DJing on the stage, having a good time. And that was a calling to me because not only was I singing, but I wanted to learn more about the production part of it.
Yeah.
So I started DJing, getting lots of gigs since then with them, and they've just been watching me grow up. So Girls Make Beats is a sisterhood for females. You grow up with these people and they become family. So
It,
that's how it is over there.
I didn't know about it until I knew you, and I did some research. It is so incredible. And let me read what it says on their website. Girls Make
Yes.
Beats is a nonprofit organization that empowers girls by expanding the female presence of music producers, DJs, and audio engineers. I think that's so amazing because I'm about to turn 56, and when I was your age, that would be
Look,
1980.
nothing like 56. Hello?
I like you a little bit more. Thank you. So when I was your age, 15, it was 1985. And I've got to say, back then, there was not at all as many chances for women. I remember,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know who Kate Bush is, but she sings that Running Up That Hill on Stranger Things.
Yes, I do.
She was, I think she and maybe Joni Mitchell, another fantastic singer, were the first women I saw that produced, wrote all their songs, and sang. And I think that we take it for granted now. We can think of singers like Bia Badoobie or Lord or Lauryn Hill or any of these people. I think
Yeah.
the pioneers in the 80s gave the chances to the women of today. It seems to me like women singers are bigger than anything in the music scene right now. But we have
Yes.
to go back and think of all the artists that paved the way. What do you think?
Absolutely. I keep telling everybody, like, well, when I perform, do my shows, I'm like, I'm a young female artist. I'm
Yeah.
not a guy. I'm young. I'm a female. You don't see that every day from girls that DJ. That's why it's so unique, you know?
And I think that there are a lot of obstacles. Like when I found out that they were teaching you guys production here, it's not too often that I hear any type of music and I look at the credits and it's produced by women. So it doesn't mean they
Yeah.
can't at all, but I think what you're doing here and Girls Make Beats is really providing experiences for young people that never would get the chance to before. And it must be building you with a great sense of confidence.
Yes, it really does. It inspires you to push for other females because, obviously back then, we're gonna go back in time too.
Yeah.
Women didn't get enough rights to feel
Yeah.
wanted enough. So that's what, 2026 is about. It's really empowering the female presence and pushing us to do more than what, back in history was doing.
Yeah, and it wasn't, speaking of Bobby Brown, it wasn't until maybe Whitney Houston that I saw a female have so much power and control over her business and her career.
Yeah.
So another one of my favorite female performers is Janelle Monáe. Do you know about her?
I
So I'm old enough to remember starting to read about this woman, in magazines, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she does space operas," and I was like, "What?"
Yes.
And then she started having videos on MTV and all that stuff. And there's nobody like her. I was so lucky to see her at the Bowl, the Hollywood
Oh
Bowl years
yeah.
ago. And one of the coolest things is she goes, "I've got a friend here. I want him to come out and sing with me." And it was Stevie Wonder, and I just about died.
Aww.
And they sang a few songs together. So for me, She's a great songwriter, great dancer. Oh
Yes,
my God, her dancing is insane. Her
100% agree.
singing, her videos. So she said this once. One of my mantras is embrace what makes you unique, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Now, I know that you were
Hmm.
just telling me that because of your age, you got to be careful what you say and make sure it's appropriate. You're setting examples for other people. You got to read the room. But what do you think about that aspect of it's okay to make people feel a little uncomfortable? And I think what she's saying is to like be yourself. So how important to you, Avi, is it to be unique?
I love the definition of unique itself. That's all I think about and do. I love sharing, my talent and stuff. There'll be times where I'll go to events and people may not like me 100%, but I'm gonna keep being me because just because somebody doesn't like me don't mean I'm gonna stop being me just for them to like me. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. Forget that rule.
Yeah,
There is times where you might have to like keep yourself presentable though.
right.
There's a difference between being presentable and then having to, not listen to people. I want to get jobs and stuff. Hello, who doesn't?
Yeah, you want to get work.
Right. But still, I still want to be me. So people can see who I am, but
Yeah.
while I'm being mature about it.
So it sounds like a good balance.
Yeah.
There's people that are popular out there that your age loves, like Tyler, the creator. And sometimes I got to ask myself, how did he get away with that? Because it's so out there, but so creative.
It
This,
is.
have you ever wanted to do something that is like outside your comfort zone? Do you ever just, write a song that's really wild and crazy and then maybe shelve it for a little bit?
I actually have. When
Oh,
I first came out with my first rap song called Hero, and my mom was so in shock. One of my lines were like, "No one's gonna tell me what to do," and then she was like, "Who's gonna tell you what? No one's gonna tell you what?" I
right. You
was
talking
like,
about me? Right.
oh, she was like, "That's a bold move, but okay." I was
Yeah.
like, "It's new. It's new. I'm not talking about ponies anymore. We're talking about being a boss.
Yeah.
That's what it is."
Or Boss Pony. That could be the next one.
I love that. Next single, guys.
Erica Badu. She
Yes.
once said, artists need some kind of stimulating experience a lot of times, which crystallizes when you sing about it or paint it or sculpt it. You literally mold the experience the way you want. It's therapy. Now, we kind of talked about this, but I think she's saying stimulating like something very serious or very intense that you went through. Can you think of an
Yes.
example like that? Because you can write beautiful love songs or we're going to party or we're going to dance, but you sometimes get really deep into something.
I do usually, but I'll keep those like when it comes to writing personal stuff, I'll usually keep it to myself because I'm like, I'm not ready for this world to hear what I'm going through
Yeah.
all the way yet. When it really, honestly, being a young, it's always about love. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's what the struggle is right now at the moment for kids like me.
Yeah.
Yes, there was family stuff going on, but at some point, love is also involved, whether it is with family or friends or relationships. So I would say when it comes to me writing music with that, I put my soul and my heart to it. Like for example, freshman year, I had came to champs. There's this one kid I was crushing on so hard. I made a song about.
Yeah.
I went to Starbucks. I was with my friend Lamar. So I was like, "You think he's gonna like this?" She was like, "Girl, you not gonna do that. Don't show him that." I was like, "I'm doing too much, aren't I?" She was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people that I've followed over the careers for years, they often start out with music that's very specific, I would say sometimes eccentric, and then they hit it big when they finally learn how to write lyrics that everyone can insert themselves into, like everybody. If you talk about how the loss of love or experiencing something new, how important is it to you to write something that everyone can relate to?
That's my number one thing in life. I want people to understand me. Every interview, I will say that. I want people to understand me
Yeah.
and understand what I am trying to share with the world. Because, like I said, it's always a story. You want people to understand the story and you want them to feel with you, like they're a part of it as well. So, for example, when Pharrell Williams,
Of course.
he had did his documentary, but in
Oh,
Legos,
I love
and
that
he's
movie.
yes, yes. And some when I had also went to the premiere and had met him as well.
Oh man, so cool.
But when he had said something in his film, when he did the song Happy,
Yeah.
he realized it wasn't just a song. People could also relate to it because people were also going through things in the world and they needed something to make them happy again.
Yeah.
That's what I feel when it comes to music.
That is really important, especially all I'll say is if you look at the news today, very important.
Exactly. Oh my God, it's like getting so chaotic to this point. You really need positivity in this world right now. It's
Yeah.
really deeply needed.
I can't imagine how you and your friends feel right now because when I was your age, of course, there were problems and stuff, but this is beyond
It's,
anything I ever imagined was possible.
yeah, I feel like at this point it's getting insane. Y'all are just ripping away kids from parents, you know, becoming size of president. It's like it should not be this chaotic. It really shouldn't.
Yeah, let me tell you something that I haven't told a lot of people. So, when I started teaching in California, it was 2013 because I'm from upstate New York. And when I got
Mm-hmm.
here,
Hey, I'm
uh,
from here too.
oh, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah,
Where were you from?
Manhattan.
Okay. I'm about 6 hours away, Rochester, New York. Freezing cold. But
Yeah.
yeah, I went to New York a lot. Beautiful. So when I started teaching music and it got to February, Black History Month, it was
Mm-hmm.
important for me to tell. I had really little kids, like kindergarten up to fourth grade. So I always wanted to
Yeah.
make sure they knew about Billie Holiday and Nina Simone and James Brown and Stevie Wonder, the people that I grew up listening to. And
Yes.
there was this great, one of my favorite songs of all time is by a band called the Neville Brothers. And it's called Sister Rosa about Rosa Parks.
Mm. Oh
And
wow.
there's if you get a chance, watch the video because
Absolutely.
it's all footage and Spike Lee did it, so it's amazing. But I would show the video and little kids are like, "Is this true? Did this really happen? Could this girl not sit at the front of the bus?" And I would have to stop the video and sit down and tell them the story. But in
Yeah.
2013, for a lot of kids, because I was in a diverse school that kids from, not having any money to kids having a ton of money, a lot of them
Yeah.
were like, this can't be real. So I would have to tell them about the race riots and stuff. And I got to be honest, a lot of them just wouldn't believe me. But sadly, for your generation now, of course you can believe it because
Right.
this is happening to your friends, your family. Like all of us are being affected and we can't read the news without finding out. So it just really makes me sad that it's just a part of life for everyone now. And I think you writing about love is so important. There's a great Stevie Wonder
Yes.
song called "Love's in Need of Love Today," and that just really hits what you are telling me. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I had made a song called Love Rules talking about the world right now, where it's at and how everybody just needs somebody to love because with everything going on, you need at least somebody to make sure you are okay. That way we can all be okay.
Yeah, and I think we feel helpless, right? We look at the news and we're like, what can I do about this? But I think
Right.
one thing I love about your school is I see so many different kinds of people being kind and understanding to each other. And I think it
Yeah.
needs to start there, one person at a time. Is that your experience too?
Yes. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep sharing the love.
Most importantly, how can people find out about what you're up to? The first thing I'm going to say, because I'm looking at the site, is girlsmakebeats.org. So not only
Yes.
can they find out about you, but maybe they can find out chances they could get to try out the entertainment world, right?
Yes, you can also hit me up as well. If you're maybe a dancer, fashion model, maybe you do designs, maybe you make music as well. Any part of the entertainment or industry that you want to be a partake of, you can also hit me up or my number.
What's the best way for people to get a hold of you, whether it's all the things you said there, or what if someone wants to hire you to be a DJ or write a song or collaborate? Would that be your Instagram, or is there a better place to go?
Me personally, I do have an Instagram, but I also recommend emailing me through my email.
Okay, what's your email?
My email is Vian, Vian is cute, 1@gmail.com.
Avi, it has been an honor and a pleasure to talk to you, as always.
Yes, it's been an amazing pleasure talking to you as well, and I hope I get to do this again. Thank you.
Don't kill it. Good vibes with me, I intended. Pretty girl, pretty face, but don't try to catch a case. I'm in it to win it, don't kill it. Good vibes with me, I intended. Pretty girl, pretty face. I see the positivity train going, let it play. I will see how it rolls. Big boss, big chain, not for no little lady. Born with the energy I'm bold now. They keep trying to stop my whole groove. They ain't scared of what I might do. To the top and let it flop, then got extended. I'ma give you a minute to make a decision. Oh no. Oh, yeah. I'm in it to win it, don't kill it. Good vibes with me, I intended. Pretty girl, pretty face, but don't try to catch a case. I'm in it to win it, don't kill it. Good vibes with me, I intended. Pretty girl, pretty face. You see the glow, that's on me. No shortcuts up in my feet. If you meant that's not my speed, I'm too blessed to try to compete. I'm living the life that I needed. I'm winning, I'm succeeding. No one's gonna take my crown, yeah. They keep trying to stop my whole groove. They ain't scared of what I might do. To the top, won't let it flop, then got extended. I'ma give you a minute to make a decision. In it to win it, don't kill it. Good vibes with me, I intended. Pretty girl, pretty face, but don't try to catch a case. I'm in it to win it, don't kill it. Good vibes with me, I intended. Pretty girl, pretty face. Don't try to catch a case. Catch a case. I'm in it to win it, don't kill it. Good vibes with me, I intended. Cause you think that I'm on one, don't try to catch a case.
Hello, my name is Jefferson De Leon, and I am a scientist in the biotech sector and a comedy musician, and I am a proud sponsor of the Creativity is the Cure podcast, because creativity is central to who I am and what I do. Check out my creations on my website, jeffersondeleone.com. That is JEFFERSONDELEONE.com.